However, military action soon came to a halt, as an altogether different and more deadly enemy was about to land on England's shores. England was ruled by the Plantagenet kings for most of the medieval period, but experienced a great deal of mixed fortunes. The late 12th century through the mid-13th centuries, for example, was marked by calamities and political turmoil, as their territories on the continent were greatly reduced owing to conflict with the Kingdom of France. The resulting fallout amongst the powerful English barons led to a reduction in the king's absolute power, with the signing of Magna Carta in 1215 by King John. Despite these measures, civil war between the king and the barons continued throughout much of the century, and only came to an end with the accession of King Edward I to the throne in 1272. It would strengthen the power of his government with the opening of the first Parliament, and significantly expanded the English influence within the British Isles by conquering Wales and attempting to do the same to Scotland. As the 14th century dawned, England continued to engage in expansionist wars with its neighbours, particularly against France, which began the long and protracted series of conflicts collectively referred to as the 100 Years' War. During the reign of King Edward III, England achieved great success at the battles of Crécy and Poitiers. However, military action soon came to a halt, as an altogether different and more deadly enemy was about to land on England's shores. The Black Death, which originated in Asia and spread throughout Europe during the second half of the 1340s, arrived in England aboard a ship that had sailed from English-controlled Gascony in 1348. Within less than 2 years, the plague had spread over the entire country, and is estimated to have killed as much as half of the population. Not only did this reduce the manpower for England's armies, but it also led to dramatic socio-economic changes within the country itself. The surviving peasantry faced ever-increasing taxes to pay for the costly wars, and were not being paid high enough wages for their labour, which was now in even greater demand. These tensions eventually boiled over into the Peasants' Revolt of 1381, which saw widespread disturbances across the country, but were most concentrated in the southeast, where rebels marched on London and killed many government officials whom they blamed for causing their grievances. Order was eventually restored, but the situation in England remained volatile.